one stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict
Yo.
of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's no different. Fourth and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I gotta
Let me see. Shit, you can we can do the handicap bet. Go ahead, and then maybe we'll match up if I have time for a second game. I don't know.
Chain with an African medallion, hip hop connoisseur and rolling 20 gripping. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. The motor couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live with.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. That's caught by Howard. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive and it's an early 3rd and 1. And he finds Howard complete. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw his Mills. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Akins. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Mills to throw for it on 4th. Dancing to his left. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Julio Jones.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's White. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Now a play fake. Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, 40 yards. And the Buccaneers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. In motion comes the tight end left. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. Touchdown! O.J. Howard, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught. This is White. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, it's Brady. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run here with Pierce. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Again, it's Pierce, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pierce. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. O.J. Howard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted it with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From the 6. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And the tight end goes in motion left. A first down throw for Mills. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most.
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. From 13 yards out. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point put through by Suckup. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this deep.
He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mills.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He finds his man complete. That's Howard. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. $35 yards that time on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. That's going to be caught downfield by Miller.
A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing now is Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady.
And the Bucs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognized that he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Final play of the half, Mills. Pierce has it knocked loose.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal.
Hey, hold on, bro.
It's just their
I gotta do
first
something real quick. Hold on.
as they burn one here.
All right, just leave it. Come on. What you get, nigga? You look like you went and spent about 60 or something.
No, I spent 31
times 2.
Only thing you gotta get is the water. Spaghetti mix is separate. Like the noodles, separated from the meat.
Oh, yeah.
I like these ones.
What's up? Oh, that's good as gone.
I was pretty sure
No, because it's just poorly stacked, that's why.
No, because why you got this in there? The mozzarella is right on the mozzarella.
I don't know if they move that much.
And the onion ring.
What man, you still flexing again?
No, I'm just asking questions.
I don't know, babe, but if it's right, you can move it to your life. Because you can't hurt my feelings today because it's Thursday. You gotta be nice to me on Thursday. Alright, I'm good.
Third quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Brady. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Brady going to go on fourth down. And a catch right side by Evans. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. They'll come up now on second and a yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mills to throw it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
In motion comes the tight end left. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Going quickly out wide to Moore. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mills on 3rd and 2. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now Mills on 4th down. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Mills now from the 50. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Texans. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And the final number of the next-gen stats, that ball traveling a full 59 yards through the air. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing on first down is Brady. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. To throw is Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. To Evans on the slant. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Brady to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
To throw again on 2nd down, Brady. And that is incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Miller, the man in motion. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
1st down, Mills.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Mills now.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Mills. Forced out to his left. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And the Bucs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On play action, now Brady. He completes it to Evans.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Play action, now it's Brady. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Scotty Miller,
his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down.
There again is Cooks, complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Mills on 1st down.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown!
Dameon Pierce.
44 yards.
And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. He's able to find Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Now a play fake, Brady. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 1st and 10, Mills. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mills. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. After the sack on 1st down, Mills. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with his second touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
One last shot from Mills.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
And as this defense walks off the field, they...
Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a fatty in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby, yeah. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise a bar, how to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up and show out and surf the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You ain't never been to a show like this. I'ma give you something to remember forever. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby, yeah. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller. And balling at 27, I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first
sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. This one swung out here to Jones. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. From the 38, Rodgers under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Rodgers under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards.
Hey, 626, 50 that you want over here. 50, 88,
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Here's Rodgers, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their own 11. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Going quickly out wide to Moore.
And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Working out of the gun, Mills. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he fires one incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination.
On 3rd down, here's Mills.
He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hold to open. He's got a man, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And it's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it.
There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. From the 22, Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Mills on 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Mills to throw for it on 4th. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Looking to throw is Mills. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
A partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he'll work down inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Mills on 4th down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
26. Hey, take 26.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot when you have all those people bearing down on you. Probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball, give them what they want. Unfortunately, gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Packers! Alan Lazard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are back within a score. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Mills. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Give to Pierce. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. And he rifles one incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary and you give up a big one.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 51 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. From the gun, here's Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now a handoff for Pierce. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Mills to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. On 3rd and 1, here's Mills. Cooks on the quick slant.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Pierce. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. Got his tight end, that's complete. It's Howard. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line.
Hey, 626. Go to 50, and you block over here.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. They got his man complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 1st down, Rodgers. Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones. He's got room at the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Rodgers now on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Texans are right back in this football game. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Mills throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. This is Pierce. 42 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mills. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, this is where offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Here's Pierce. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range.
on 2nd and 13. Mills steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's Mills.
Caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dameon Pierce from 21 yards away.
And the Texans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Now Rodgers.
Able to find Jones.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Rodgers to throw.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. Man open, here is Jones. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Crosby with the extra point, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Open man is Howard, the tight end.
And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now Mills.
And he's got Dorsett complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they get the timeout call. So they got one of the big plays that they needed. Can they do it again? Don't change that dial.
Mills back to throw. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
And he fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.